When people think about muscular dystrophy or MD, the first thing that probably comes to mind is the Jerry Lewis telethon. But other than that, most people don't know much about this disease that affects thousands of people. I am here to help you understand more about it. The first account of MD was in 1830, when Sir Charles Bell, a Scottish neurologist, wrote an essay on an illness that caused continual weakness in boys. In most cases, muscular dystrophy is inherited. Some causes are viruses, toxins, and illnesses, while other causes are still unknown. Symptoms of muscular dystrophy include trouble walking and pain and stiffness within the muscles. Also, frequent falls, a shortening of muscles and tendons, along with learning disabilities. Although there are many types of MD, we're just going to name a few of the typical ones. Duchenne accounts for almost 50% of all MD cases. It's caused by a lack of dystrophin protein that strengthens muscle fibers and protects them from injury. Myotonic dystrophy is the most common form of muscular dystrophy that starts in adulthood. Myotonic dystrophy is known by progressive muscle loss and weakness. People with this disease experience longer muscle tensing and are not able to relax certain muscles after use. Charcot-Marie tooth, also known as CMT, affects the peripheral nerves outside the brain and spinal cord. It is the degeneration of those nerves that lead to muscle weakness in the body's extremities. I have CMT and I was diagnosed when I was 15 years old. Unfortunately, there is no cure, but there are ways to ease the pain of MD. I hopped on the computer with Molly Maggery, a care specialist for the Muscular Dystrophy Association, to find out more.
We don't have a cure. We do have lots of treatments. I've definitely seen things like leg braces and lots of physical therapy. In the past 5 years, there's been 6 drugs that have come on the market and been approved by the FDA for treatments for our diseases. So it's super exciting to see families in our care centers who are receiving these treatments and are able to, see a difference.
Thanks to these treatments, those of us with MD don't just manage our condition, we thrive. Can you explain what MD they have and what treatments are out there?
So Avery and Kennedy have spinal muscular atrophy type 2, also known as SMA type 2. It's a neuromuscular weakness, and they are currently taking Spinraza injections. It's a inpatient, it's an outpatient lumbar puncture procedure. They don't want to go certain places because of their wheelchair and people staring at them. But I just let them know that it's okay and that they can't stop life just because.
What has been your experience living with MD?
Living with muscular dystrophy is a different experience every day because each day there is a new challenge. I think it's made me mentally stronger. It's made me have a different perspective on life.
Johnny Gold, the founder of Gold Pictures, has type 2 SMA, but that doesn't stop her from achieving her dreams. She was written, produced, and directed several films including Cinemability, The Art of Inclusion, which is about how the media portrays those with disabilities.
It hasn't really been something I manage. You just deal with the hand you're dealt and do the best that you can. Hard work and never giving up and never looking at the obstacles, finding ways around problems that might have gotten in the way and just being very focused on the goals.
Many people are working towards discovering more treatments and even a cure. For more than 65 years, the Muscular Dystrophy Association has been committed to saving and improving the lives of those living with MD.
We spend every day in our MDA offices across the country raising money, working hard to continue to fund that research in hopes that one day we will find that project that leads to a cure. And then, one day our goal is that none of us have a job at MDA because we've done our work. So
the MDA sponsors big charitable events such as Fill the Boot and the Muscle Walk, which raises millions of dollars for research and support services. I'm so glad that those of us with MD have so many in the community who support us. Yes, I live with my condition every day and I face some challenges, but I often think of this quote by Martin Luther King Jr. He said, "We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose hope." I like this quote because he's saying if I fail at something, I get up and try again. It also reminds me that I shouldn't let what I have define who I am. I hope this segment inspires everyone watching to learn more about muscular dystrophy and those of us who have it.